Welcome to the Abundance Vortex. I am your guide, Heidi Leatherby. The Trillionaire Transmission, Episode 19, The Frequency of Infinity, Unlock Limitless Wealth, Abundance, and Power through Vibration. Welcome to the transmission of transmissions. Up until now, we have walked through the corridors of wealth, sovereignty, luxury, and identity. We have spoken of palaces, of nervous systems expanded to receive, of designing income as divine art, of fortune's magnetic hum. Yet today, we step into something greater still. Not just wealth, not just creation, not even the quantum home or divine income. Today, we touch the unnameable, the current beyond all currents, the frequency of infinity. This is not a vibration you merely tune into. It is the womb of all vibrations. It is not the river. It is the ocean that births every river. It is not the song. It is the silence that allows song to exist. Infinity is not something you reach for. It is the dimension you already are, hidden beneath the illusion of limits. And the trillionaire knows this. Money is not just numbers, not just currency, not just flow. Money in the hands of one attuned to infinity becomes the messenger of the infinite itself. Wealth becomes a language through which the cosmos whispers, "You were never lacking. You were never broken. You were never incomplete." Infinity as frequency. Let us strip away illusions. The world has told you that wealth is finite, that for you to have, another must lack, that for you to rise, another must fall, that wealth is a pie, sliced thin, rationed, measured. But infinity reveals the great secret. There is no pie. There is only an endless field of creation replenishing itself faster than you can count. To live in infinity's frequency is to recognize that wealth is not acquired. It is remembered. It was always here. The abundance of stars in the night sky, the endless sands of deserts, the billions of beating hearts on this planet. Infinity is woven into reality itself. Scarcity is the hallucination. Infinity is the truth. And so, to align with the frequency of infinity is to let go of fear. Fear of running out, fear of missing out, fear of losing. It is to dissolve the frantic clutching that says, "I must hold, I must grasp, I must control." In infinity, you hold by releasing, you attract by expanding, you multiply by surrendering. The infinite trillionaire. Now imagine this, the trillionaire not as a person, but as an archetype, a being who has remembered infinity and wears wealth as one expression of it. Their accounts expand not because they chase, but because they align. Their businesses flourish not because they control, but because they channel. The infinite trillionaire knows that wealth does not live in banks or numbers. It lives in states of being. They awaken and breathe the infinite into their day. They step into a room, and the air bends toward expansion. They do not fight to convince. Their frequency does the convincing. They do not strive for clients. Clients appear as if pulled by the tide of their certainty. This is what happens when you no longer see money as scarce, but as infinite. You cease playing the games of lack. You step out of the rat race. You become untouchable by the fears that plague those who still believe in limitation. Infinity and time. To feel the frequency of infinity is also to step outside of time. Scarcity is time-bound. It says, "I must earn before Friday. I must save for 10 years. I must hustle until I am old. Infinity laughs softly, for it knows there is no before or after, only now. Wealth does not require time. Wealth requires alignment. One aligned moment can collapse decades of effort. One attuned frequency can draw in what others grind for lifetimes to achieve. Infinity collapses the timeline. So ask yourself, how many years have you delayed your infinite wealth because you believed in time? How much longer will you wait, postponing your inheritance of infinity? Or will you step now boldly into the truth that everything you desire has already unfolded, awaiting your acceptance? The practices of infinity. Now let me give you the practices, the ways to embody this frequency until it becomes your natural state. Breathe infinity. Each inhale, imagine it pulls from the endless universe. Each exhale, release the illusion of limit. With every cycle, you teach your body that abundance is its natural oxygen. See infinite wealth everywhere. In the grocery store, notice the hundreds of items stacked in abundance. In the sky, notice the stars beyond counting. In conversations, notice infinite possibilities. Train your mind to see wealth where others see only lack. Speak as infinity. No more words of I can't, I don't have, I hope someday. Speak from infinity now. It is done. I am infinite. My wealth is as endless as the cosmos. Invest from infinity. When you spend, let it be expansion, not loss. When you give, let it be circulation, not depletion. Infinity always returns multiplied. Treat every dollar as a seed that knows no limit to its harvest, dissolving the illusion. Remember this? Scarcity is not real. It is a projection, a lens, a veil. You may have worn it for years, even lifetimes, but today, here in this transmission, you are invited to lay it down. You are invited to remember that you are not the drop, you are the ocean. Infinity is not something you create, it is something you allow. Like light flooding into a room, the moment the curtains are opened, infinity rushes in, the moment you stop resisting it. The trillionaire does not force light, they simply open the window. And so the invitation is simple, yet radical. Open the window. Let infinity flood into your finances, your relationships, your body, your creations. Stop playing small. Stop rationing your dreams. Stop pretending you are limited. You are not. You never were. The frequency of infinity embodied. So let us speak it together now. Let these words burn themselves into your cells, into your breath, into your wealth. I am infinity in form. I am the endless expansion of wealth, love, and creation. Every cell of my being vibrates in infinite abundance. Money flows to me in infinite rivers, never ceasing. I live outside of time, outside of lack, outside of fear. I am the trillionaire of infinity, the one who remembers that nothing can run out, nothing can be lost, nothing can be withheld from me. I am the infinite source, and so my wealth is infinite. Closing transmission. Beloved, this is the frequency of infinity. This is the field where wealth ceases to be fragile and becomes eternal. This is the realm where every desire is already fulfilled, where every dream is already alive, where every possibility already exists. And this is your inheritance, not tomorrow, not when you're ready, not when conditions improve, now. The moment you hear these words, infinity awakens within you. So go forth, not as one who hopes for abundance, but as one who remembers they already are abundance itself. Step into the infinite. Live it, breathe it, be it. Because the truth is simple. Infinity is not outside of you. Infinity is you. We are in the cathedral of transmissions now. The next episode beckons us closer. The next time you're looking to purchase your next favorite book, I'd love for you to buy my book, The Daily Warrior. It is available on Amazon by clicking the link in the description below. And thank you for taking this vibrational journey into the abundance vortex.